Triple J says yes. Check out our new and enhanced website at triplejguam.com. Get real-time view of every vehicle in our inventory, instant trade-in, plus easy financing. Triple J says yes. triplejguam.com.
Favorite song?
Favorite song? God. I would probably say I Still Believe. Yeah. What's your favorite song in the show?
Well, I think I have to say the song that I sing, and it's interesting because my song is actually one of the first things. I'm one of the first people you see on stage.
Yes.
And so we have a very strong opening number that Heat is on in Saigon. We're definitely setting the wartime setting. You see the GIs, dozens of GIs.
The GIs and the bar girls.
And the bar girls.
The angst and the craziness.
So I have to say Movie in My Mind.
Oh, Movie in My Mind.
Which was actually when I auditioned for the show, the song I practiced the least. Because when I auditioned, I was hoping to get the part as Kim, but I'm actually very, very pleased that I got Gigi. Because she was someone I could relate to more.
Yeah, she's a very powerful character. I think, Gigi is she is a roller coaster ride of emotions.
Right.
Sometimes she feels like she's going to have the hope that she's going to get out, and sometimes she feels the full-on despair of her impeding death. Because Saigon falls, and some of the people didn't make it out, and I think she's one of the people that didn't make it out. I mean, it doesn't show in the show, but
you can just tell from her hopelessness.
From her hopelessness and her despair that she might be one of them that never made it out. When my mom was there, I'll tell you something kind of. It's a little.
I got goosebumps for a second there.
Right. When my mom was there, she had a whole bunch of friends that were working with her in the commissary, and when she left, and we found out what happened to the people who were left behind, who could not get out of Vietnam. It was horrible. The torture was bad, and she heard that her friends all passed away. They were captured by the Viet Cong and murdered in a very gruesome way. I'm not going to tell you how, but I will just say that machetes were definitely involved. So it was a slow death for them.
And Ernest actually uses these stories to help instill that kind of feeling when we're preparing to go through a scene.
And to figure out your character.
Yeah, because most of us are too young to know.
Right. And I always think, how the heck am I going to get these teenagers and these young people and these people who've never been in the midst of war? How do we get them into that mindset, into that moment where they're about to be destroyed by an army that's merciless? How do we get people into that thought process? So we go through these scenarios to bring out the motivation from the actors. Yeah, but that's a very, very difficult thing. When my mom told me this, I was so pretty young, and it was very shocking, and I was in tears when I heard about it. Yeah, so it's a horrible thing that happened to the allies that were there. And there's a scene too in Miss Saigon where it depicts the people trying to rush the American embassy to try to get out of Vietnam, while the Viet Cong is coming into Saigon.
And this is going to be a huge number in the show, right? This is the helicopter scene, isn't it?
Yes.
We're going to have that little struggle of putting a helicopter.
We're still working on the helicopter. I did ask if we could get one of the helicopters from the base.
Right, we have all this military presence.
Yeah,
we can
borrow a helicopter. But they were telling me, they were like, this is like tons, Ernest. That's like tons of metal. I was like, oh,
because
Lord
we have seen
Jesus.
some really elaborate props in your past shows, like Aladdin. We had a huge elephant, you had a flying carpet. A flying carpet.
And in Mulan, we had that horse and the big dragon.
Right, and then the Beauty and the Beast, I just remember, the
entire
costumes.
castle.
The
huge castle.
And the Beast himself.
Yeah, the double stairway.
So you can expect a lot of surprises from Ernest. He makes miracles happen, especially like weeks leading to the show.
Even right before the show opens.
Triple J says yes. Check out our new and enhanced website at triplejguam.com. Get real-time view of every vehicle in our inventory, instant trade-in, plus easy financing. Triple J says yes. triplejguam.com.